grinding, cutting, and polishing. I have to do a lot of grinding, cutting, and polishing on my projects. I'm going to be talking about using a cutoff wheel. Actually, I already used it in a couple of videos. A sanding disc, or excuse me, a buffing pad. Then you got the flap disc grinder, the polyplastic thing, and a regular grinder. And I thought it would be a good idea to show why I got 2, 4, 5 different kinds of things for what most people call grinding. So I just took a piece of rusty metal, bolted it to the table, and I'm going to show what each one does. Actually, the cutoff wheel I'm not going to show, but I just wanted to have that sitting out here. So always wear safety glasses, always PPE, personal protective equipment. So let me zoom in a little bit, get on the piece of metal, zoom in some more. Yeah. Okay. I'm putting gloves on, just because it makes it nicer. All right. Air-powered buffing wheel. This is a 3M red. Hook it to the air. Why is my air not on? Well, it helped if I plugged it in. Now I have air. All right, I'm just going to, this is a nice rusty piece. And it gets down to bare metal. Does a pretty good job. That's nice and smooth. And that's ready for working. I need to zoom in some more. I'll leave it like that. Smooth, ready to weld, ready to go. This is a polycarbide abrasive wheel on a plug-in 4.5-inch grinder. It did the exact same thing this did, but covered 2 or 3 times the area and did it better. So if you're doing a small area, you just need a little bit. The buffing disc, but the polycarbide abrasive wheel on a regular grinder, that did great. That did better than this. This is a flap disc sander. It's actually layers on here. I'll do right here on the side. I'm going to do the welds too. Because this cuts quicker than the other two, which I'm just barely touching. See my hands are, I'm barely holding it up. But then, you push down a little bit, it'll also grind the welds down. But it takes a little bit of pressure. Not much though. Look at my hands. I'm barely touching it. It took all the cutting slag and it got rid of it and polished it. This thing is aluminum oxide flap disc. That will actually, this will cut into the metal and shape it, when this will only buff it up and clean it. And then we got the big boy. This is a 7.5 inch grinding wheel. I'm going to take these pieces here on out. That bad boy gets the job done quick. But look at all these lines. You can feel those lines in there too. So from that, you take the flap disc and you can straighten the edges out a little bit. Just let it float on here. And it almost polishes. But there's still some lines in there. You can't feel them, but you can see them. Let me take this one here back to it. Still some lines in there. I'm going to go back to the baby one. Now it's smooth as can be again. So 4 different levels of buffing, grinding, cutting, shaping, all for different uses that can work together, going up in severity or back down to make a super nice finished product. Hopefully that makes it so you can see it. And the dogs say I'm done doing a video.